Today in this video we are going to discuss about the male reproductive system. The male reproductive, before going to see about the male reproductive system, we are going to see some introductory part of the reproductive system. The reproductive system is essential for the maintenance of progeny, and then how the progeny is maintained, that we will be seeing in brief. So usually in male, the male gamete is formed, and in the female, the functional unit of the reproductive system is called the ovum, which has the n number of chromosome, and the ovum is also have n number of chromosome. So sperm and ovum fuse together, and that is the process is called the fusion of male gamete, and the female gamete is known as the fertilization. And after fertilization, the fertilized egg is called zygote, and that is 2n, that is diploid number of chromosomes is formed. So this is the characteristic feature of how from the haploid gametes the diploid organism is formed. Then the organism is the zygote undergoes the cell division called mitosis, wherein the diploid number of chromosomes is maintained as diploid. It undergoes from one cell, two cell stage is formed, two cell to four, like that myriads of cells are formed. That myriads of cell is known as morula stage, a ball of cell structure called morula, and then that is formed a cavity in the center is called blastocele cavity, and that stage is called blastula stage. From the blastula stage, it undergoes a layer formation stage called gastrulation stage, wherein invagination happens in the blastula, and that is called gastrulation stage. In gastrulation stage is mainly important for the formation of ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. So from the zygote, it undergoes morula stage. From morula stage to that is the blastula stage to gastrula stage to the organism. So this is with regard to the introductory part. Now we will be seeing the male reproductive system. So again to repeat, the male gamete, female gamete combines together forms zygote undergoes blastula undergoes gastrulation stage, then the three germinal layers formation happens, then it becomes an organism. Then now we will be seeing the actual male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of the two testes. The testis is the functional unit of the production of the sperm. The testis is ovoidal in shape, which consists of a lot of cuboidal epithelium cells, and then the testis size of the testis is, the length of the testis is around 4.5 to 5 centimeter, and breadth is 2.5 to 3 centimeter size. So and then this testis is covered by a sac-like structure called scrotum. Scrotum is a special type of skin in which a lot of folds are found. This is to these facilitate more aeration, so that the temperature of the testis is very much reduced. And moreover, I want to tell another thing also. In as regards the human being, in the case of male, the testis is descended from the abdomen. It is not inside the abdomen, because the body temperature coincides with the formation of the sperm. To avoid that, to reduce the temperature, it is descended downwards and lying in a separate pouch called scrotum. And then usually there will be a temperature difference between body temperature and the sperm formation place. There will be some 2 degrees centigrade less will be in the testis. And then the testis consist of about 200 to 250 compartments called retate testis. And inside the retate testis there will be 3 interstitial cells, tubular structures, which is the functional unit of sperm production, that is interstitial cells are found. And while seeing the TS of testis, we can see the Sertoli cells, outer epithelial layer, then Sertoli cells, primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, then the sperm formation. These cells we can see inside the retate testis. So the retate testis, from the retate testis, the vasa efferentia, about totally from the testis, each testis, about 25 vasa efferentia, a small tubular structures found in the from the retate testis, and then that curves on the anterior side, and that curved portion of the tube is known as the epididymis, and the epididymis is descended downwards, and that is called vas deferens, and then it ascends upwards, that is called vas deferens. Vas deferens. So vas deferens, actually the function of vas deferens is to carry out the sperm from the testis, where the formation place, that is testis, it goes through the vas deferens. Similarly, in left testis also the same type of structures are found. So the inside the retate testis we can see the Sertoli cells, then second the Leydig cells, and then third one is interstitial cells, interstitial cells. So these type of cells are found, and then the vas deferens ascends and then descends, again descends. Here we can see the urinary bladder, this is ureter, the urinary bladder, this is ureter connects with the links with the urinary bladder, and this vas deferens curved over the urinary bladder on either side, and then comes downwards. This is the urinary ureter, where it starts from there the penis starts. So like that, similarly from this side also the ureter, and at the junction of this vas deferens there are 3 types of glands are found. One, the first gland is the seminal vesicle, and then the prostate gland, a single prostate gland. Totally 3 types of glands are there. One is called seminal vesicle. The second one is called prostate gland, Then third one is called Cowper's gland. Then a stem with a ball like structure called two that is Cowper's gland are found, or bulbourethral gland. So totally bulbourethral gland or Cowper's gland. So totally 3 glands are there, and then this leads to the ureter, and then it opens out through the penis, that is called urethral opening, meant for the urine as well as the seminal discharge. So around that, the penis starts with penis is a muscular structure, and at the end of the penis is ends in a bulbar structure called glans penis. So this is called glans penis, a bulbar structure, and surrounding that, the glans penis is surrounded by, or a skin fold is found over the glans, that is called preface. So as regards the penis is a extendable organ or muscular structure which have a muscular that is a tissue like structure which has corpus cavernosa, two bundles of corpus cavernosa on lateral side, and corpus spongiosum on the bottom. So the corpus spongiosum is so soft so that the urine and the sperm can be expelled out through that. If it is so hard, the expulsion of sperm and urine will be very difficult. So the corpus spongiosum is found. So this is with regard to the structural arrangement of the male reproductive system. Now we will see how actual reproduction, actual sperm is formed, and how it is ejaculated, that we will see. So from the actual sperm formation happens in testes, particularly in the interstitial cells. The interstitial cell is the interstitial cells, and then how the Leydig cells and other things are arranged, that we will be seeing in a separate video. In this video, the overall structure we are seeing from that is here vas deferens is there. Here interstitial cells, actual sperm is formed in the interstitial cells. From there it move on to the vas efferens, and then through epididymis this goes to the vas deferens. So here the Leydig cells are found, that the Sertoli cells are found, and then primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, and spermatid and sperm is formed. So the Sertoli cells serves nutrition to the sperm, and then the other cells are the Leydig cells, and that produces androgen hormone. The interstitial cells also produces androgen hormone, and a lot of blood vessels are also there. So the 3 glands secretion, the major secretion is known as plasma, that is the seminal plasma, and the semen is carried through the seminal plasma, and then it comes through the vas deferens, and at the meeting junction of the two vas deferens, there is a seminal vesicle which supplies nutrition to the proper nutrition to the sperm, and then the prostate gland helping for the propulsion of the sperm, and then the bulbourethral gland also gives nutrition to the and also it acts as a lubricating agent. The bulbourethral gland is acting as a lubricating agent for the glans penis. So these three glands, seminal vesicle stores the fructose and other calcium and other thing for the nutrition of the sperm, and then the prostate gland is for the propulsion of the by the muscular contraction and other thing. The sperm is propelled towards the ureter, and also it gives nutrition. And the bulbourethral gland, the last one, the third gland or accessory gland, that is helping for the that is the it acts as a lubricating agent. So these glands functions that we have seen. So by this way the male reproductive system functions. To recapitulate again, the functional unit of the male reproductive system is called testis. The testis consist of 200 and 250 compartments of that is rete testis. From there the sperms are produced, which contains interstitial cells, sertoli cells, primary spermatocyte and secondary spermatocyte cells, where the actual sperm is produced. So the structure and other thing that we will see in the separate video. Then it forms in a curved structure called epidermis, then vas efferents, vas deferens, and then it leads towards the common ureter, and then open through ureter meatus, and there are three glands are there, and those three glands are called seminal vesicle and prostate gland and bulbourethral gland. So with this we conclude the this male reproductive system, and we will be seeing the internal structure of the testis and other thing in a separate video.